What's going on, you psychos? Sigmund33 here, and today I thought I'd do a bit of a different video for you guys. When it comes to me recording videos, I've always tried to figure out what works best for me because, everything's different for each person when they record a video. So what I decided to do was I decided to record two different sessions of TF2 using two different encoders, which is basically the only thing you need to worry about when you're recording. So yeah. So I will show you guys the videos. I'll discuss why and why not these things work, the ups and downs, and yeah. And if you guys have any opinion on this, please do let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so I think the first thing we should do is establish a bit of information about how I approach this setup. I recorded at least a round or two of Team Fortress 2 payload. I did it on different maps, but I felt like that the approach was still the same. I used, for my settings, I used only the auto-generated config in the new and OBS 19 because that comes with a config generator, so you don't have to mess with the settings. I used that, and the only difference between both of them is that one used Intel QuickSync video, and the other used x264, which is a common recording method video encoder for most people. Yeah, so that's what happens. Let's get into the video. Let's get into the footage, and I will compare and contrast. Up is the Intel QuickSync video. This one was, well, an expected outcome because, as you can see, it's quite literally just a slideshow at the rate the video's going. I mean, it's really bad because Intel QuickSync Video is a software encoder. It uses your CPU to do all the encoding that goes into your video being recorded. The downside is that if you don't have a powerful CPU, if you're a low-end laptop, then boy howdy, are you going to have a bad time. Because yeah, it's not fun. Like, this is what, like, the frame rate you're seeing in this video is the frame rate I had in game, basically. Nothing but freezes, everything was bad. My CPU usage of OBS was up to 50%, I want to say, just using Intel QuickSync video. And this is what I saw in game because that's how bad the resource usage was. And it got worse, believe me. Like, the more I played, the more stuff that was on screen, the worse it got. And there was no saving it. So that is why I really don't like Intel QuickSync video. I mean, if you have a powerful computer, you're good to go. If you don't, then you are, well, in trouble. So this is the x264 recording test that I did. Like I said, same settings as the QuickSync video. The difference is that I just switched the encoder over to x264 instead of QuickSync. And there was an initial lag spike in the beginning. There was an initial lag spike, I'd say the first. There were very constant lag spikes in the first, say, 30 seconds-ish. But eventually, after a while, when I started playing, it started stabilizing a bit. But this is something I'll have to look into later, try and give my computer more resources to run. But overall, it was very, very smooth. Very smooth. My FPS actually stayed it was fluctuating a lot, but it managed to stay somewhere in the range of the 30s. My CPU usage was barely broke 20, so that's also something to think about. Overall, I'm a lot happier with this CPU preset than with the actual QuickSync video because it's just a lot better in my opinion. Yes, this is definitely something I will have to look into. Like I said, despite the initial lag spike, it really did clear up in the end, and that's what I liked about it. Like, so that means I just won't be able to record like the first 30 seconds without there being lag. But that's the beauty of this test. It was only a test, and I can just tweak my settings later in the future to make sure that it can be all hunky-dory. So yeah, so I definitely prefer x264 over QuickSync any day. Alright everyone, so that was my recording test and comparison of QuickSync video to x264. This was really more of a video. I just wanted to show you guys how things ran on my personal computer to give you guys kind of an idea of how I can run things. So it was really fun to do actually. This is the first time I had to do a recording test of any kind. And it's really nice to be able to get an idea of how I'll be able to record videos in the future and what I have to look out for when I'm making videos. So overall, it was fun. It was amazing. If you guys want to know anything else about what I did or why I did it, feel free to leave a comment below. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. It was great to do, and I hope to see you guys later. And bye-bye.